Razorbacks go for their 5th consecutive victory tonight as they open play in the Jim Thorpe Classic against the Austin Peay Governors. Good evening, everybody.
Number 2 in red work inside that zone right now for Austin Peay.
Duncan gets a 3.
Scott, they shoot the ball almost.
First field goal by either team there by Duncan. Fortson feeds Washington. He's stripped backside, but he got it back and scores. Hogs double team Reed. Around the perimeter it goes, and another 3 is money off the fingertips of West Channels this time. And all the talk about Reed, so far the Governors doing it outside the arc. Fortson thought about the 3, gives it up for Sanchez. No foul called there, but Michael Washington is again there to pick up the loose ball. Reed put his shoulder down and gets a tough shot to go.
He is a self-made player. This is a guy that, again, was a conference player of the year as a sophomore, 6'5", undersized, but knows how to carve out space, just like he did on that last shot.
You can already tell this is the 3rd broadcast for us this year, and I can already tell the team speed as Rodney Clark drains one from Springdale. Michael Washington already another rebound, a couple early for him, and Fortson goes all the way, and a tough shot. It looked like he got bumped as well. Fortson holding against Caleb Brown. Got a screen, dishes underneath for Michael Washington, who has to adjust to it, but another nice job underneath the basket, and Michael Washington has 6.
Great hands by Michael Washington, because it was a bad pass by Fortson to throw it at his knees.
There's the counter by Drake Reed on the other end. Rodney Clark passes up the 3, tries the short jumper, and gets it to go. And that's the thing about Rodney Clark. He may.
Rodney Clark at all times.
Fortson can hit it too. He misses that one short. But there's Washington again.
With the quick hands of Arkansas. Austin Peay trouble in this ball game on a couple of loose balls.
8 very fast ones from Michael Washington, and the Razorbacks have their first lead of the night. Reed pushes one up and still gets it to go, and a technical foul whipped out very quickly against John Pelfrey. Coach Pelfrey, 2 foul shots drop in. Here's Welsh into the ballgame for the first time tonight. Michael Washington cleans the boards again. He is all over the glass.
Release.
Welsh around his back and then had it taken away off the double team. Reed all the way.
Passes well out of the double teams.
They feed it down for Duran Robertson. This team is shooting very well right now. Over 50%. And they have a 5-point lead on the Razorbacks. Clark for 3.
Young Arkansas team to win this ball game. Forget about where it's being played. This is an Austin Peay team that is a good, solid ball club.
There's Washington on the offensive rebound. Michael Washington having a big game so far for the Razorbacks, and now a steal. Fortson got a triple. And just like that, the Razorbacks have the lead back. And a turnover in the backcourt. Oh, they'll say it's off Henry.
It's got the 20-point score from the Governors.
A swat that time by Moore, and Fortson wants to run. Takes it himself.
Great job by Fortson to not go too fast. I like his attitude.
Brown missed the 3. Fortson good in the open floor. Kicks it to Rodney Clark.
Fortson is good in the open floor, and Rodney Clark is good at shooting that basketball. You just have to watch him shoot a couple of times to know that you better cover that guy up.
Well, I've noticed too that he's really good in the break at spotting up and hitting a 3.
Scott, he's a good athlete. He's just a tough, athletic kid.
Clark can't get off his 3 there as the zone defense working well for Austin Peay. Now he'll try it and get it. Boy, he had a man right on top of him, but he shot it over Caleb. We'll have that broadcast for you from Razorback Sports Properties. Washington maybe getting close to being out of his range. There's Courtney Fortson, and he puts it off the glass and will go to the line.
A few seconds to get organized defensively, and that kept Arkansas unorganized offensively.
Welsh, Henry gets the 3.
Be an outstanding player for the Razorbacks.
Welsh almost got a 5-second call, but the ball stripped by Henry and loose. Welsh out of there with it. The Razorbacks can hold it and get it down under 10 seconds if they so choose. If they don't, though. Henry misses. Moore's there for the follow. Talked about our double figures. Courtney Fortson in double figures. The Sonic halftime show is next. You're watching Arkansas Razorback basketball. I have priced those, actually.
Okay, that's why I'm working this game tonight.
Yeah, Michael Washington underneath a nice move to get his man up in the air against their 28-game slate. Out of the corner, that triple is good by Anthony on Saturday. And we will have that game for you as well on the Razorback Sports Network. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off. Michael Washington gets the nice bounce.
Austin Peay just does not have an answer for the length of Michael Washington around the rim. That's a bad call. Wow. Washington was there and in place.
Number of teams we wanted, but you know, there's a number of folks out there doing these games. A combined department, and that was in every area of our program. So I'm very proud of our staff in the way, and our coaches.
And to the basket and in a double team. Britt from 15. Got it.
I tell you, that's a great job by Moore.
Welsh will let it fly. Oh, and a mad scramble for it. Nobody has it yet. It is still loose and rolls all the way into the Austin Peay front court, and look who picks it up. Drake Reed, received by the fan base and by everybody involved with the university, as Welsh drives and gets the roll. Has a 13-point lead in this one. And Campbell hits his second. The kick out for Welsh. But there's Washington with his 11th rebound and another stick back.
He will be the difference.
The turnaround is off by Fields. Fortson, strip, picks it back up, drives the paint, scores.
Boy, such a luxury when your point guard
has the department and have played well tonight. But Austin Peay is still hanging around. And cutting into the lead. 5 to go. Nobody covered channels. Welsh picks up his dribble, gives it to Clark with 4 to go on the shot clock. Long 3, and he got it. Stephon Welsh has been this one really shut down, too. There were 50 points on the board by Arkansas at half. Fortson with a great drive. And he just lays it.
And Drake Reed, Michael Washington.
Sanchez wanted it, and he got it. Gives it to Rodney Clark. He got it.
Fearless is Rodney Clark.
Fans on their feet. A stop here and a score at the other end, and it's going to be really difficult. Reed, their top scorer, comes up huge.
Not easy when you're out of the Ohio Valley Conference to go on the road in the SEC building and get a win.
And their 39th consecutive non-conference home win. John Pelfrey gets his 30th win as the head man here at Arkansas. And your final score is Arkansas 89, Austin Peay 80. We'll be back.